Imagine this. You're sitting on a quiet street in Japan, and suddenly, a deafening roar explodes through the air. The ground shakes, windows rattle, and even birds scatter. It's not an earthquake. It's not a storm. It's a train. Back in the 1980s, Japan's pride, the Shinkansen bullet train, had a problem. It was fast, yes, faster than anything else on tracks. But every time it tore out of a tunnel, it created what engineers called a sonic boom. The pressure inside the tunnel would build up, and when the train burst out, it sounded like an explosion. Entire towns complained Japan's miracle of speed had become a noisy embarrassment. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Engineers tried everything. New tunnel designs, aerodynamic tweaks, noise-dampening systems, nothing worked. Then one-man engineer Eiji Nakatsu, who just happened to be a passionate birdwatcher, noticed something in nature. He asked himself, what else enters one medium at high speed and exits into another without making a sound? The answer was hiding in the beak of a bird. The kingfisher, a small, colorful bird that dives from air to water to completely different densities without a splash. No thunder, no boom, just silence and precision. Nakatsu thought if a bird can slice into water without chaos, why can't a train cut through air the same way? He studied the kingfisher's beak, its shape, its angle. And then he redesigned the front of the bullet train to mimic it. The result, the new Shinkansen not only solved the sonic boom problem, it became even faster, more energy efficient, and quieter than ever before. A bird's beak reshaped the future of high-speed travel. Now stop for a moment. Think about this, a multi-billion-dollar technology saved by a bird that weighs less than a smartphone. Isn't that unsettling? Doesn't it make you question how much power nature hides in plain sight, waiting for us to notice? This is where your mind should pause, because here's the psychological twist. Most of us live surrounded by solutions we cannot see. We complain about problems, chase expensive fixes, and yet, sometimes the answer is in the ordinary, the overlooked, the tiny details of life. The kingfisher wasn't invented in a lab. It was just there, waiting. And this is why stories like this matter. Because the moment you realize that nature, this silent teacher, holds the blueprint for our most advanced technologies, you start to wonder, what else are we blind to? Could the next medical breakthrough be hidden in a spider's web? Could the cure for cancer be tucked inside the DNA of a shark? Could the future of clean energy already be perfected by the wings of a butterfly? This is the kind of thinking that separates people who just consume the world from those who inspire it, and right now, you have a choice. You can let this story slip away, scroll to the next distraction, forget the lesson, or you can stay with me inside this journey of hidden knowledge, where every video we make cracks open a secret of the world. Secrets your friends will never notice until you tell them. So if you felt a spark just now, if the story of the kingfisher and the bullet train made you pause, made you wonder, then hit subscribe to Inspired Minds, because the next story we uncover could change the way you see everything. The kingfisher's beak reshaped an entire nation's technology. Imagine what ideas are waiting in your world right now to reshape you.